Gail Tempest.
What is your occupation?
I'm a dancer.
On the night of February the 13th, were you working at the Black Bottom Cafe when this murder was committed?
Yes, but I didn't do it.
Then who killed Kirk Rowan?
I don't know.
Didn't you kill Kirk Rowan? I object, Your Honor, and ask that the last question be stricken from the records. It is merely an attempt to influence this intelligent, broad-minded, and most intellectual jury. Objection sustained. Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't see how free it is. Like, he's so free that if a cop arrested him right now without having any probable cause, he could sue him and make some money. To be honest with you, he could make some money about this right now. If we were up in New York, I'd give you a couple dollars, all right? So I'm just telling you, he's a free man. Like,
come back out on your own. You got 10. Forrest Martin is playing tour guide. He's taking about 10 youths from our area to one of the most feared places around, Angola. Forrest is the brains behind a new program called RAW, Reality at Work. The idea is to show kids the inside of the prison, get a taste for it, and then, hopefully, never see it again.
But you got men's got 100-some years, you got men's got 200-some, 500 years. So actually, it is a life sentence, but it just...
Samuel Starks has been incarcerated since October 11th, 1965. He's not here to scare the young men. He's just a living example of the consequences of crime.
You ever thought about escape?
I did some years ago, but I never put the thoughts into action, so that passed.
The boys also get a chance to see the infamous lethal injection room.
Most of them close their eyes from that point on, and they're all open again.
In the same building as numerous men have been put to death, these young men have a chance to start anew, gain some perspective and gratitude.
Society right now, I can tell you, gentlemen, does not play with crime. It is a money-making business.
Forrest didn't read about life in prison, he lived it. And he's all too willing to help steer the youth away from these hot, small cells.
Nobody could tell me about this kind of stuff. This is stuff that you gotta see for yourself. You can't pass this down or anything like that. You gotta come and see for yourself that this is not the place that you want to be at.
So after doing about a 5-hour stint, it's time to depart and never return.
I'm not coming back.
From Angola, Bill Sherman, WFB 9 News.
I do believe that we shall overcome someday. Free Mr. Simmons! 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 Free Mr. Simmons!
What is today's date? Today is December what? Saturday, December. What's today's date?
What's the date today?
The 20th. Yeah, today is December 20th, 2014. And then where am I at? What's the name? I'm at Burrell's in Marksville, and I'm talking with what's your name?
Peter Johnson.
Huh?
Peter Johnson.
Peter Johnson. And what's your date of birth?
7/1949.
7/1949, and you have personal information concerning Vincent Simmons and the events that happened on May 23rd, 1977 that pertain to the day that he was arrested and put in a lineup. Do you know anything about that?
Well, to the best of my knowledge, it's been a long time ago, but I remember the incident, and stuff like that. As I said in the past, Vincent is not a rapist to start off with. He never had no type of problem with women. He always had women. Vincent, he's a personal friend of mine. He's a personal friend of our family and stuff like that, And I could never, it really shocked me when the incident occurred and when he got arrested, because I knew off the top, they had the wrong man, in custody and stuff and a whole lot of other people thought so too. And a whole lot of people, have their own personal opinion about this show. Because, he was a very popular man around the Balls Parish, Moreville, Marksville, Seven Spokes, Monkey, and so on. Mm-hmm. Ladies liked him and stuff like that,
So he didn't have a problem with women?
No, he never had no problem.
Now let me ask you this though. On May 23rd, when he was arrested for the rape charges by the Balls Parish Sheriff Department, he was placed in a lineup.
Sure was. I was in the lineup with him.
You was in the lineup with him?
I was in the lineup with him. They only had one white person in the line.
Where did they get you from to put you in the lineup?
Well, I was staying on Bruyette Street then, you understand, with my mother and my two sisters and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And our officers came, some of Project DDA's officers and stuff like that. They came in the house and asked if I wanted to be in the lineup, and I told them yeah. And they told me what the lineup was for, and stuff like that. And that's how all this here occurred.
So they came to your house and asked you to get in the lineup?
Yeah. I was at home. I was a little youngster then, and stuff like that.
Yeah, about how old were you?
I was in my teens.
Okay. So now, let me ask you this.
I can't remember my exact age,
right.
but I was in My upper team.
Okay, so what do you remember about the lineup? Where did the lineup take place at?
Well, it took place in the courthouse. You know,
What floor?
that was the 4th floor.
The 4th floor?
4th floor. Yeah, right by that, right as you enter the jail section, right there to the left, used to be a fingerprint office.
Okay.
You know, it took place in that.
So you mentioned that Vincent was the only one with handcuffs on?
He was the only one with handcuffs. None of the other.
During the whole time
The whole time.
that y'all were in the room?
Yeah, the whole time. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, and
So how did they conduct the lineup? Do you recall? What did they do? What did they have you all do one by one?
well, we were all placed, you know, and we was behind a wall. As far as I can
A
tell.
wall or a door?
Door. Yeah, we was in one room, and you know, where a person, you know, they could see us, but we couldn't see them.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
All right.
It was in the back section of the fingerprint room. It was the fingerprint room at the time.
Okay.
And we were in the back section of it, you know. And this is where the lineup occurred, but it was just only one white person.
So y'all had to walk up one by one, or as a group, or what?
Well, we were all lined up against the wall, you know, with the name tags and our name, you know, and stuff like that.
With a name tag with a number on it?
Yeah, with a number on it. Turn to the right, turn to the left, you know, and stuff like that.
All right.
And that's how the lineup took place. I never knew the outcome of the lineup or how it came out. The next thing I know, you know, they was arresting Vincent. They never arrested none of the other people that participated in it.
Did you hear? Where were you when you found out that he had got shot?
Well, I was in the hood then.
In the hood?
Yeah.
Back home?
Yeah, I was in. You know, I had friends who used to play different types of sports: baseball, basketball, football, and so on.
All right.
Table tennis, you know, and stuff like that. I was always a sports-oriented person.
Okay. So where were you at when? Okay. So where were you at when you heard about it?
Well, we were at home. We were in the yard playing basketball that day there, you know, because we switched from one sport to the next sport.
Okay.
You understand?
So what you heard?
You know, what they said, you know, Vincent had made some type of attempt to escape. You understand? And they said
that's what they were saying. That's what they was putting out. That was what was floating.
That was the rumors on the street.
Okay.
You know, that's what they were saying. We tried to make an attempt to escape, and Captain Vilmaret, you understand? Yeah, Captain. He was a captain, Captain Vilmaret.
That's right.
Yeah, that's his name. Tall. Yeah, he was the detective.
Yeah, he doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, he said Vincent made some type of attempt to grab his weapon and stuff like that. And he said he took the weapon away from Vincent, and Captain Vilmaret, you know, took the weapon from Vincent and shot him. You understand? Yeah. That's how it was all over Voss Parish, you know, and stuff like that. That Vincent had been falsely accused of 2 counts of aggravated rape, you know,
right.
Stuff like that.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Your last name
Johnson,
again?
Peter Johnson.
Peter Johnson.
First name Peter, last name Peter.
All right. I'm Forrest Martin, and
anything I can do.
in the event that this video that we get Vincent back in court and we run into any opposition, I do have permission to use this video.
Yeah. Okay.
Your permission to use this video to state what you recall, like as an affidavit.
Okay.
Like, is everything, could you swear to that everything that you told me is true?
Everything I said is true. That's my knowledge, you understand? Everything I said is true. I have no reason to lie.
Yeah, you certify that? You swear?
Yeah, I'll swear on oath, you see.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I asked the trip officer, were they bringing him back here? And they said, yeah. And I was like,
well, they need direction from you guys to ensure, they don't want to do anything wrong. Well, that's the issue here is, I think it's up to you guys as to what you want to do. I mean, if the judge...
Well, it's up to the warden, not us. It's up to the warden what you want to do.
Well, yeah. I mean, how about you put me in touch with the warden?
I talked to him.
He wants him to come back, right?
Just to process out.
Okay, so the warden wants Vincent to process out. So my goal is to get you what you need so that you guys can process him out. Okay? Yeah, and I'll get you that as soon as possible because I don't want him to spend, he can't be in jail tonight. Like that's not like that would not be a good thing. I'm coming with him. Okay, so I'm taking a trip with them. I don't know what they got, a boat I can go on. I don't know how you guys do it. Yeah, whatever. But I have your email. I have her email for you guys to send the order to. Okay, and you guys would send the order to them, and then they're going to process him and have the paper. You guys can have the paperwork going as you're waiting for him to come over there, right? Okay. All right. I got you. All right. Thank you so much.
How much is it? How much stuff you got? How much stuff you got that you... Huh?
I mean, 4 green bags.
How many? 4? Man, throw them bags in the Mississippi. Throw them bags in the Mississippi River. No, we get them.
He's free. We're just waiting to come back from waiting
Just to send us
an order. He's free. So he just needs to come. He need to go. I guess take his state.
I feel good. Can you speak a little louder?
Yeah, I feel good. It's been a long time waiting for his moment.
What was that moment like for you when you realized that what the judge said meant you were a free man?
Yeah, it's just like blowing my mind. Is this real? Yes. Yeah, is this real? You know, it dawned on me. This is it. You know? Man, you've been waiting all these years for this. And it's real. You know? All I can say, hallelujah. Man, Yahweh is good. Yes.
44 years you served in Angola.
Yeah.
You'll turn 70 on Thursday. Did you think you would die in prison?
Yes. Even though something kept telling me, you're not going to die here. And I believe that was Yahweh telling me, you're not going to die here. And I had visions of the prison gates opening up. And I'm walking through them. Yes.
The judge made it clear that you did not get a fair trial. And the judge ruled on the same information that you've been raising time and time and time again since the early 90s. None of this is new.
No, I've been raising it for 28 years when I received it. And I've been in and out.
We're not ordinary people. We're morons.
And I've been procedurally barred by all these courts. You know, Brady. It's amazing, man. Because you can't bar Brady. You got to hear that. And I never had to hear that.
A Brady violation meaning that the evidence that should have been turned over to the defense was not.
It was not.
We're not ordinary people. We're morons.
You know.
What was your reaction in the early 90s when you requested that file and you got it and you first saw that paperwork?
Man, I had a chill run through my body. Man, it was like a cold chill ran through my body. I said, wow.
And then you can see if you want to run again. Yes?
No, don't do nothing about CC or address, nothing like that.
It's okay, I will take this.
Yeah.
Are you free?
Yeah, I'm glad that you were able to meet with me like this. Yes. I'm gonna see you again. I'll be able to travel no company and meet you and your family. Say you're gonna be right.
Yeah, good. Yesterday I was an intern.
Yeah, really?
Oh, yeah. You was in haircuts, huh? And now we free.
It was a sale free.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah. Good luck and we stay in contact. Yes? Okay.
Yes. All the time.
Yeah. Bye-bye.